Hey guys, Tasman Hart here. Welcome back to another video, and here's my review for Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good is the second and final part of the Wicked story, and it's once again directed by John M. Chu. And the plot of this movie is that we follow Alpha and Glinda 5 years after the events of the first film, showing their fractured friendship as Alpha fights for animal rights and Glinda becomes the wizard's public symbol of goodness, leading to political upheaval, the introduction of Dorothy, and their final confrontation and ultimate fates. So yeah, I really like the first Wicked movie a lot. Like I wouldn't really call myself like a Wicked fan, but I mean, like I'm not really that much of a big Wicked fan, but I do really like the movie a lot. I appreciate the movie. I thought it was a really great and a wonderful adaptation to the Wicked story, and yeah, I thought the way to do it with that movie is I thought it was absolutely wonderful. So yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie, and for what it is on its own, like it's really a great movie, and the way they did it is just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, pretty excited to see Wicked for Good, and I got really curious about it. And after seeing it, although I feel conflicted, although I do like the movie, and I do recommend you people go see the movie if you're a fan of the first film. Let's talk about the positives. The acting was phenomenal. Of course, Cynthia Avery as yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at cast. Yeah, the acting was really phenomenal, including Cynthia Avery Erivo. Sorry, I can pronounce her name as Elphaba, and of course Ariana Grande as Glinda, Jonathan Bailey as Prince Furio, Ethan Slater as Bong, and and of course Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard, and Michelle Yeoh as Madame Morrible. All give out amazing performances, and yeah, the performances are absolutely fantastic. The visual effects in the movie were absolutely amazing. Like especially when the world of Wizard of Oz, they look absolutely stunning. I mean, like the first film, when it had amazing visual effects, the visual effects it still looks as good as the first film. And of course, the characters are really great, especially with the relationship between Ephiba and Glinda, all have really great dynamics. And and of course, how they did, and some of the moments of this movie were really good, and and how they did with all these moments with their personalities is just really well done. Some of their emotions is really good as well. There's gonna be some flaws in emotion I'll get to in a minute, and of course, the musical numbers were great. Like not as good as the first Wicked. It still is really good on its own, and it's still really great. Like I don't remember the songs very much, but I will say the musical numbers are really really good in this movie. The editing is very good. The direction by John M. Chu was really great, and of course it's also has a really great cinematography, and it also has really amazing uh, um, sorry, I was just thinking. It also has yeah, like amazing cinematography. It also has amazing production values and costume designs, and it also has an amazing musical score by John Powell. Just like the first film, the musical score by John Powell was absolutely brilliant, and it does get me invested where the film is going, and I like how they did a lot of things where you seen what happened to the first film and it continues with this film, and I thought it was very well done. And of course, like the ending, the final act was at really great, and then the ending I can say was fine, but there's some negatives I get to in a minute. As for flaws, don't get me wrong, guys. I really do like the movie, and I really do recommend you go see it if you're a fan of the first film. But even though I do like the movie, I think this movie is a step down to the first film because there's a couple of flaws I have to get to in a minute. Also, another flaw is well, some of the other characters don't do anything interesting. I mean, it's just kind of like they were just like there, just for the sake of being there, and also some of also the story. Well, it's fine. I will say that, but it it doesn't necessarily give me a big great impact as I was hoping it would be. I was just like, oh man, like the first movie had a great story, and then for this movie, I mean, it still has a story, but it's just kind of unfortunately it just didn't quite make it. And also some of the emotional moments in this movie kind of felt like it was a little forced. If you ask me, I feel like it's a bit, and I hate to say this, emotionally manipulating. And also, and I know I might get hate for saying this, but I hope not. So, but like, it's not like it's bad. It's just like I wish they could have like better emotions with these characters. And also, for being 2 hours and 17 minutes, it flies by fine. But this movie could have saved it a bit longer. Like, because my only problem with the first Wicked film is that it's way too long. And yeah, like there's a time you can make it long, but you could have just like cut it for like at least 10 to 15 minutes of the film, and you could save that runtime for Wicked for Good. And if you make it like a better story, a great story, it would have been a lot more better. And also another thing, it doesn't have that much excitement as it could have been. Like it just didn't have that energy as the first Wicked did. It still got it at times, and it's fine, but it just kind of felt like it was just like been old and tiring. And also the ending, I won't go into spoilers like I told you before, but the ending in this movie is one of the most convoluted endings I've ever seen in the film. I hate to say this, but that just kind of gets me very confused. It gets me concerned. Well, and to let you guys know, I saw this movie on November 26th. I saw this movie past Friday, on the 26th after Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving day, and let me tell you, it was packed. Like there were like families in there. They're either going to see either this film or Zootopia 2, which I'll do a review on tomorrow. And I went to go see this film, and I was there, and I just I went to there's like so many like families. It was like packed theater. I was in the bottom seat. I had to like look up, and I just really hated looking up when I look at seats. I mean, sure I can watch it while I'm at the bottom and see what I can look up, but I just hate that. Mainly because I don't want to get around the crowd, and also there were like little girls behind me, and they were like talking and stuff. Like not like they're in the movie, but there's just like I wasn't annoyed by them. There's just like I just ignored it and just watched the movie. But hey, things happen. Things happen. So overall, while I do like this film, even though I was a bit disappointed at this film, um, but overall I really do enjoy Wicked for Good. I thought it was a very solid, really entertaining, and a very well made part and the final part of the Wicked story. And so yeah, overall, my overall rating for this, if you're a fan of the first Wicked, then I think you'll have a good time watching this movie. Just don't expect it to be as good as the first. Just go into open mind and have your own opinion on it. But yeah, but yeah, for my rating for this movie, I'm gonna give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I know it's not really high. I mean, I wanted to give this movie a little bit higher, but it did kind of did disappoint me. It was pretty disappointing that this movie wasn't as great as I was hoping it would be. But I do appreciate this movie. And if you're a fan of Wicked, if you're a fan of Wizard of Oz, and if you're a fan of a lot of these actors, then I really hope you guys enjoyed this movie and hope you have a good time. So yeah, overall, I still enjoyed the movie, and like I say, go see it if you want to. So yeah, that's my review for Wicked for Good. I do apologize that I haven't got a haircut yet. Mainly because we're trying to figure out when we're gonna get a haircut. I promise I'll get there tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review for Wicked for Good. Also, tomorrow morning, I might get up tomorrow morning, might have to do a trailer reaction for you guys. And there might be a recent trailer for the newest movie that's coming out next year. So I'm just going to give you a heads up right here. But that's all I got. Of course, coming tomorrow, after that, another thing I got tomorrow, of course, I'll do my review for Zootopia 2. I'm really excited to talk about that. And yeah, I'll have that review out for you guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. Oh, well, actually, no, when it's dark outside. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.